guys, today I'm back with a travel video. I'm so excited about this, but I'm going to New York in, as you see this, probably like a week and a half's time. I'm so excited. It's a girls trip. I'm going with another blogger called Charl. I will link her below because hopefully she will be vlogging as well. She's quite new to vlogging, but hopefully she will be vlogging the trip as well. And it's going to be so much fun. I've never really done girls holidays in the past. I did one trip to Paris maybe 10 years ago. But because I had Ella when I was a late teenager, I never really did the girls trip. So this is a massive girls trip, but I feel like it's like all of the ones that I didn't have, all of those girly holidays rolled into one big, amazing thing I'm so excited about. So I'm not taking a tremendous amount, I'm going to try anyway, not to take a tremendous amount of stuff. I want to save a lot of case space because it's going to be pre-Christmas this trip. I want to be doing some shopping and I want to take as little as possible and not take a massive case. I always take a medium case anyway because I do feel that I can't overfill it, and even when it's been as full as it can possibly be, it's never been overweight, so that's kind of a good thing for me because I definitely would overfill a large case. I only ever take a medium one anyway. But we are checking luggage, and but even so, I just wanted to make it as small as possible, the beauty stuff that I was taking with me, because I want to keep space in the case. Plus, because I'm going with a blogger, we'll probably take some outfit pictures, I'll probably take more clothes than normal, still want to leave that space. So I'm going to go into that and the whole packing thing in the next week or so. But today I'm going to talk about my travel makeup. And would you believe, travel makeup and toiletries, everything is in here. I used to be quite good at condensing it all down, and in the previous years, in like recent years, I have kind of let it creep and creep and creep and become more and more and more, and I end up having like one of these for makeup and one of these for toiletries, which is not necessary. So I have this. I also have a little Glossier pouch. If you haven't entered my Glossier giveaway, by the way, I will link that below. I have a little Glossier pouch because I'm told that you can use these on flights as your clear plastic bag. We'll see. I'll let you know when I come back if that was actually a thing or if I had to swap it into another one, but hopefully, because it is kind of, whatchamacallit, what's it called? Bubble wrap on the inside, so it's slightly protected. And they don't have to be Glossier pouches, you can get other ones of these. I've had other things delivered in them, but this is actually a Ziploc one rather than just like one of those pressy ones. It's a little pink. It's a bit fancy, isn't it? So I've got this to go on the flight with me, and then this is going in my checked luggage. Again, I've tried to really minimize what I'm taking on the flight because in the past I've taken more and more stuff I don't use, and this time I've really tried to consider what it is that I'm going to use on the flight. So I'll talk about that first of all. I am planning to not wear any makeup the morning of the flight because why? I'm probably going to do a little bit of skincare on the flight because it's going to be about 8 or 9 hours, I think. So I am taking some bits and pieces to use on the flight, and then just the smallest amount of makeup. I'll also have some stuff in my handbag, so we'll talk about that when I go through my other travel videos. But first and foremost, obviously, eye patches. Some of you will think this is insane. I've got two because I've got one for Charl as well. Some of you think this is crazy. I have no problem whatsoever sitting on an aeroplane with eye patches underneath my eyes. My eyes get incredibly puffy. I'm going to try to be more diligent about the amount of water that I drink on this flight. Usually I don't drink very much at all because I hate having to get up and go to the bathroom, but I know that it's going to be way better for me down the line. Number one, I'm going to feel less jet lagged. Number two, my skin is going to be better, less likely to be dehydrated and break out when I get there. Don't need that. We've only got 3 days there. I don't need to be combating a load of horrible skin when I get there. So I'm going to be trying more with my skincare, but the eye masks are great. And I usually try to do that when everyone else has settled down. So in between periods where they're going to have to, you know, they do the drinks runs, they do the food and all that. And after we've kind of died that down, we've had the last drinks run, and then they leave you for a few hours so people can sleep. That's when I'll put them on. So I don't have to have a conversation with someone in the crazy eye masks, but people walk by, I'm totally fine. I have no problem with looking silly on an aeroplane. So I've got those. With regards to a full mask, I don't know if I would do a full sheet mask. I still might feel a little bit silly doing that. So I've got the Thirsty Mud from Glam Glow, and this is awesome. This is very hydrating. So what I will do is either while I'm wearing that or after or before, see how I'm feeling, I'm gonna use this. So this is a clear, oily kind of mask, and I'm gonna leave it on for a few hours, and then I'll just rinse it off before we actually get off the plane, and then I'll do my whole little bit of makeup routine. I've got the Glossier mintbalm.com. I'm taking this. Usually I've got a normal lip balm and I've got a tiny little Vaseline. And there is a reason for this. Obviously I want lip balm anyway, so this will do that job. But my nose gets incredibly dry on flights. It's the weirdest thing, but it gets like to the point where, especially like the longer the worse. And when we go to Las Vegas, because the weather there is so dry as well, it's horrific. Every single time we've been, I get kind of, it almost is just blood. This is gross. I know this is like super TMI, but I'm just telling you because this is a real game changer for me. It makes such a difference. If you have this problem, it can't just be me. This is a really big thing that I have to have with me. It just is like super, super dry, and it ends up being kind of like blood that's coming out of my nose. When I blow my nose, it's like dried blood. It's horrible. And it all starts with the flight. And so periodically throughout the flight, if I put this up my nose, a lip balm up my nose, it makes a massive difference. And obviously for the trip, if it then continues and then on the way back, this is a huge thing. So Vaseline works really well. You can get little tiny pots of that. But lip balm, if it's like an actual tube, a squeezy tube, that works too. And it's mint flavored, so it's gonna smell nice. I'm taking some mouthwash. This is the Nano Whitening Mouthwash from Whitewash Laboratories. So I'm taking this. I'm not taking my toothbrush on the plane with me, but I'm gonna take this to freshen up. I'm gonna need some more of this. I've got some eye spray. This is like eye drops that you spray onto closed eyes. I don't know if I'd be too weird about, I can touch my eye, but I don't think that I could keep my eye open if I knew something was gonna go into it. So this is great. I like this in the morning anyway, even if I'm not traveling. I like to just spritz my eyes and it just wakes me up and really kind of refreshes everything. But on a plane, awesome, really, really good. It helps me to wake up on any given day, but on a plane it's great. I'm just taking some spare Sinutab, excuse me, because this is really great as well when I get kind of like a whole sinus situation. Again, it's all blocked, it's being in the air, it's the pressure, and Sinutab really, really help when I have those kind of flight headaches, I'd like to call them. I'm gonna have other stuff in my bag, but these are just kind of emergency ones that I'm popping in there in case I forget them. The makeup that I am taking with me, oh, I also have a little tiny Pomegranate Noir Jo Malone perfume as well, which is the only perfume I'm taking for the trip. I'm gonna have a powder in my handbag. I've got this little Bobbi Brown Corrector, which looks like, if I can open it, looks like this. You would think that this would be quite dry, not that easy to blend. Not the case at all. This is really, really great. It's high impact, like quite good coverage, but a great little blendable thing. This is brilliant if I'm wanting to touch up throughout the day, because I don't find that it's not particularly creamy, so it kind of works on top of things, but it's not too dry that it won't blend. It's a really great product. And if I'm not wearing anything else, it'll kind of blend out as a makeshift concealer cum foundation as well. So I'm taking that, I'll have my powder. I've got a tiny little Benefit Roller Lash, which is again the only mascara that I'm taking on the trip. And then I've got the Glossier Boy Brow. So I'm thinking, just to make myself feel a little bit more presentable and human when I get off the plane, we're going to be pretty much, as soon as we get there, we're going to be going out. So we'll be like, get to the hotel, freshen up a little bit, straight out, because we really don't have a lot of time there. So it might just help me. So in this, I have a lot of stuff. We've got, I'll go through the toiletries first of all. Flannel, absolute essential. To go with the flannel, I have a cleanser. The cleanser is the Clinique Take Off Clinique Take Off the Day Cleansing Balm. I have never used this before. I purchased this from the cosmetic company outlet a couple of weeks ago. I thought it was just a dinky little one, so I've got that. Deodorant, which is, I've probably got enough of that deodorant left. I can always buy some there. Some Sanctuary Heal Balm. I'm not going to take any other body moisturiser. I thought my feet might want some kind of attention at night. It's a long, long way to walk all day long in New York. So I'm taking this, and if I need something elsewhere, this will work as well. I'm taking Head and Shoulders, because I've had really quite bad dandruff recently, and in the cold weather, it will be even worse. I'm not taking a conditioner, but I am taking a facial oil that will work as a conditioner kind of thing. So when my hair is wet, I'll just put a little bit of oil through the ends and it'll be fine. And that's the Emma Hardie Amazing Face Brilliance Facial Oil. So I'm going to use that at night time, but I'm also going to use it as I'm probably not going to wash my hair that many times. We're only there for 3 nights. I'll wash it the night before. It'll be fine. I've got a travel toothbrush and again the Nano whitening toothpaste. I just have like a little mini version of that, or a mini kit of the Nano stuff. I've also got some floss because my dentist told me I need to start flossing. So I've got a mini one of those. Some more eye patches because you just never know when you would need to feel refreshed under your eyes, and I would imagine we're going to be tired a lot of the time. I've got another one of the Glam Glow mini masks. This is the brightening treatment. It's the Flash Mud. Again, brighten up. I'm going to feel tired. I've got a tiny little Sisley Black Rose Cream mask. I think this is a crazy expensive mask. It's like 100 and something, or even crazier than that. It's like a stupidly expensive mask, I believe. So I found a sample of this and was like, oh, I was like not even interested in this until I knew it was so expensive. So I'm taking this, and one day maybe I'll treat myself to like a feeling so youthful kind of mask. The Dr. Sebagh, this one, eye primer. And this is an eye lift primer. This is not necessarily something that I'm using because of makeup, but again, it feels very, very fresh. It's a gel. I just kind of rub it all around my eyes. It just really freshens up the area. I did take my mini Vaseline because you never know. Even though I've got my lip balm, I still took that. And the Clinique Dramatic, the different moisturising lotion. I will probably use this if I'm feeling like my skin doesn't need the oil at night time, or in the morning before I put my makeup on. This will be what I wear. Makeup wise, I've done pretty well to keep this condensed. I feel like the skincare was the stuff that I really could have pared down and didn't. I haven't put in lipsticks yet. I'm going to allow myself one neutral, one kind of berry colour, and one maybe red. I'm not going pink. I'm thinking festive and autumnal. So I haven't picked those yet because at the moment I'm doing my 30 lips in 30 days challenge on my blog. And I thought as I go through them, I might think, oh no, I want to take that. So haven't packed those. They will be last minute. You just pull all of this stuff out because I have a decent amount of makeup that I'm taking with me, but I think I've made good choices. You tell me, because there's still time to change my mind. So for base, I have some little minis, which was really useful, of the It Cosmetics CC Cream. This is medium. Would you believe I would have said I was somewhere in the middle of light, not medium. But this is medium and it really works for me. I love this so much. I'm going to buy a full size when we get to New York because I think it's cheaper in Sephora. Regardless, I want it and I'm going to be there, so I'm going to get a little bit bigger one of these while I'm there, but this is a great mini size for travel. I've also got the Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Concealer. This is again in medium. Really full coverage concealer, and because it's medium I could also use it elsewhere on my face. I don't feel like it's particularly brightening, but it doesn't crease. It's just a really great product, so I'm going to use that, and the tiniest amount I need of that, so that will probably last me long enough for me to not even think about buying the full size. Plus I've got the Bobbi Brown concealer. All the bases are covered. The Bare Minerals Mineral Veil is going to be my setting powder. It is beautiful. And again, I would love a full size of this, but this is a perfect size for travel. It's a peachy, it's just a beautiful fine powder, and it's got this kind of peach diffusing quality to it that is amazing. So it makes everything look really lovely. It's pretty good at helping me control my oil. And then, like I say, I'll have a pressed powder to take with me in my bag all the time anyway. Highlighters and contour, that was where I kind of fell down a little bit in this, trying to keep things minimal. I'm taking like 3 highlighters. Is that excessive for like 3 days? The Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Spotlight I'm taking. This is liquid. This I would just dot on and then kind of blend out for those days when I'm just wanting a little bit of something, but I don't want it to be very heavy. Then I've got the Illamasqua Gel Sculpt in Silhouette. If you are not great with cream contours, this is a brilliant product that I would highly recommend that you give a go because it's easy to work with. Then I've got the Kevyn Aucoin, which is a Sephora mini. If you're ever in the market for buying anything from Sephora and you're like, oh, what do I buy? You know, I don't want to spend a lot of money. So much choice. Go to the counter, look where they've got all the mini things, and it is just the cheapest way to try expensive products. And something like this, I've had this since like March time, and I've barely used it. And it would have been the same if I'd bought the full size one, but I've spent so much more money. Same with this. This was in a mini kit too, the Becca one. Love it. They're my favourite things, like the minis from Sephora. So this is amazing. The highlight in this, which is Celestial Powder in Candlelight. Love that so much. The contour powder I'm less into, which is why I'm taking the Gel Sculpt. But I've got the powder version in case I want it. And then the Hourglass Ambient Light in Dim Light is my favourite for just an overall glow. I like to put it here. And again, I'm kind of feeling like I'm going to look really tired. I'm going to want to look a little bit brighter, and that is the perfect product for that. Eyes. The NYX Proof It Base what? Okay. The NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. That's the English side. This is a great eyeshadow primer, not only for kind of creasing on the eyeshadow front, but also if you've got horribly oily eyelids, which I suddenly seem to have developed in the past year or so, and you can't get a liquid line to stay nice, this is amazing. So I'm taking one liquid liner, that is the Duo liner from B, and this is if I want to do the wing. And then I've got a Colour Stay pencil in, what colour is this? It is brown, but I don't know if, oh, black brown. So I'm taking the Revlon Colour Stay pencil in brown in case I want to do something a bit more smoky. And then eyeshadow wise, I think I've been pretty good. I'm taking the Naked Basics, which looks like this. You've seen it all before. The original Naked Basics, and Smog, which is my all-time favourite eyeshadow, and I've been wearing this a lot recently, and so I feel like between those things I'll get what I want out of it. Mascara you already saw. I'm taking the Roller Lash, and I'm taking one eyebrow pencil, which is a mini one from It, and it is the Brow Power. And I love this. This is, what is this called? Taupe? Universal Taupe, and it truly is Universal Taupe. It's a great colour, and I love that I've got it in a mini for travel. So that is everything that I'm taking. It might seem like a lot, but I think I've pared this down a lot. Like, I could have been taking tons. Bear in mind there's going to be 3 lip products. I may take lip pencils along with those lip products, but I don't think I've done too badly at all. And for all of my makeup and toiletries to be in there is not too bad. So like I say, I'm going to be back with more packing videos. I'm going to show you the clothes that I'm taking. I'm going to show you how I pack, all that jazz. And then obviously I'm going to have New York vlogs, which we're all excited about, right? Very excited. I'm going to the airport on the 16th, and then we're flying on the 17th, and so you can probably, I don't know whether or not I'm going to vlog while I'm there and then actually upload while I'm there. That is the plan, and since our internet here is so poor at home at the moment, I may do that, because otherwise you may never see these vlogs. Part of the whole thing of me not being able to upload recently is just the internet has been so terrible. So maybe I will actually do that. I will attempt anyway. But either way, I'm really happy that we're going at this time of year, because I've never been at this time of year before. It's pre-Thanksgiving, but I'm kind of thinking there's going to be a tree or two. I know that not everywhere will do it until Thanksgiving is over with, but I have heard that some places put the tree up a little bit early. So fingers crossed. If you know of anywhere specific, I think the Palace Hotel would have a tree by then. But if you know of anywhere specific that we can go and see a Christmas tree, please let me know. Anything festive that's happening pre-Thanksgiving in New York, I'm all ears. So thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Check out my other videos. I have tons more of this kind of thing, which I will link to a playlist below. But otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Bye.